Today, my three cousins are begging me not to sell their mother's house, the same house they fought over like rabid dogs at her funeral. The irony? I own it now. Here's how the forgotten niece inherited everything. 6 months before Aunt Margaret died, I was the only one visiting her. My cousins, David, Jennifer, and Robert, were too busy, too important, too successful. David was closing deals. Jennifer had her yoga retreats. Robert couldn't miss his golf tournaments. Margaret had stage 4 cancer, the aggressive kind. I drove 2 hours every weekend, cooked her meals, and held her hand during chemo. I watched her lose her hair, her strength, her hope in humanity. She cried once, asking why her own children abandoned her. I had no answer. One Saturday, she asked me to become her power of attorney. "They'll come for the money," she said, her voice barely a whisper. "Not for me." I said yes without hesitation. She squeezed my hand with what little strength she had left. She died on a Tuesday. By Wednesday, the vultures circled. David wanted to sell the $500,000 house immediately. Prime real estate, he called it. Jennifer demanded her fair share of the furniture, antiques she'd always coveted. Robert threatened to sue everyone, claiming emotional damages. They screamed at each other in the lawyer's office. Actual screaming. Insults, I won't repeat. Not one of them asked how I was doing. I was invisible, sitting quietly in the corner. The lawyer cleared his throat. "Before we proceed, there's something you should know." He slid documents across the table. Margaret transferred the house title to her niece 6 months ago. Full power of attorney. Everything is legally hers. The room went silent. 3 faces turned white, then red. David spoke first. "That's impossible. Mom wouldn't." "She did," the lawyer said. "It's ironclad." Jennifer's voice cracked. "But we're her children." "Children who visited twice in 2 years," I said quietly. Robert tried negotiating, offered me $100,000 to split it fairly, then $150,000, then $200,000. I declined every offer. They hired lawyers. The lawyers confirmed what they already knew. The house was mine, legally, completely. Margaret had planned everything perfectly. She knew exactly what would happen. Now they call weekly. Suddenly I'm family again. David wants to work something out. Jennifer sends birthday cards she never sent before. Robert invited me to Thanksgiving for the first time in a decade. The house? I'm keeping it. Turned it into a hospice volunteer center in Margaret's name. Every greedy text they send gets the same reply. Aunt Margaret made her choice. She knew her children. She chose the niece who showed up. What would you do with a $500,000 inheritance your cousins think they deserve? Drop your answer below. Hit like if karma is real, and subscribe for more stories where greed gets exactly what it deserves.